Like and subscribe, and let's get straight to it. Calling Israelis Jews, and we know they are Khazars, is a slap in the face to African Americans who are the true Jews and those Jews who did not suffer on the transatlantic slave trade. Also, calling Israelis Khazars Jews only prolong the war in Palestine. It gives them a false reason for being there because they are not Jews. We know this because they won't even take a DNA test. This is like a woman accusing a man of rape and then refusing to take a DNA test to prove whether or not she was molested. And this is exactly what Israel is doing, hiding the facts. Now, the president of Syria, thank goodness, he came out and stated that Israelis are not Jews. And the Arabs know this too. But why do they keep calling Israelis who are Khazars Jews? See, this is racist. This is blatantly racist because they know that these people are not Jews. They know that they cannot stand the climate, the hot climate in Israel. We all know that they are pumping melanin in their bodies to be able to stay in the sun. And if they put too much melanin into their system, they will become black. We all know this. So why is the world pretending that Israelis are Jews, God's chosen people? Why is the world calling them this? As a Jew, I must understand that the whole world is against us. The whole world is against my people, including Muslims, including the Muslims, because you are not addressing the fact. And if you are not addressing the truth, then you are a part of the problem and not the solution. You see, we could end this menagerie of lies and genocide that is going on in Palestine if we tell the total truth that Israelis are not Jews and tell them take a DNA test to ascertain whether you are a Jew or not. See, we all know they're going to fail because they've already taken the test. So why is the world pretending that these usurpers, Revelation 2:9 and 3:9, these usurpers are Jews? When we all know they're not. They know they're not. Some of them have taken DNA tests and they found out that they are from the Ukraine. You can see the real Jews, we started off in the Middle East, and then we traveled along the border of Africa, came up to what was called Judah, and we were taken from there, and then transported to the United States. This is not a secret. Richard Nixon received a memo stating that the Khazars, Israelis, are not Jews. The United States knows this. So I understand why the United States is doing it, because it is racist. It whitewashes everything. And it is demonic. American Caucasians, not all, but some are demonic. The whole idea, we have the 10 Commandments, but before the 10 Commandments, God said, be fruitful and multiply. To be fruitful and multiply did not need to be a part of the 10 Commandments, because God told us that. And we all know you cannot bring forth light or be fruitful and multiply if you are into same-sex marriage. That serves no purpose. Nature has reason. Nature objects anything that does not have reason. But let's get back to the point. See, the International Court of Justice should be investigating. One of the things that South Africa should have brought up, or the Arabs, Muslims should have brought up, is that these people are not Jews, and therefore they have no right to claim Israel as their home. You see, once it is proven that they are not Hebrew Israelites, they have no precedent. They have no precedent for being in Israel and for committing genocide. Once that is decided, then we must ask the question, who put them there? And the United States put them there to have a military presence in the Middle East for oil. Because oil is needed to move military armaments, such as tanks, submarines, battleships, aircraft carriers, planes. They all need oil. And what's going on? Israel was put there for oil. But the United States has lost control of Israel in the 1960s or 70s when they bombed and destroyed the USS Liberty, a spy ship. That's when we lost control of them. And now they're out to do their own thing, which is to do what? Take over the world. That has always been the Khazars' goal. They were defeated by Russia centuries ago. Now they have been defeated by Russia again. History repeats itself. All of this is known by the powers to be, but they have a hidden agenda, which is obvious when you know the truth. But my question is, why are Muslims pushing this false narrative and calling Israelis Jews? And at the same time they're doing this, they're trying to incorporate Hebrew Israelites to become Muslims. But then we all know this. Hebrew Israelites are black. And even these people in Saudi Arabia, the UAE, calling themselves Arabs, they were once black. They were once black. Egypt assassinated Anwar Sadat. He was the last black president of Egypt, and then they became racist. and started focusing on the false narrative that Khazars, white Caucasians from the Caucasus Mountains, are all of a sudden Hebrew Israelites, and they lead the world in skin cancer. But see, this is a slap. I want to say one thing. This is a slap in the face of all Hebrew Israelites, those that know they are Hebrew Israelites, and it also keeps the false narrative in circulation that African Americans are just black people from Africa with no ethnicity. It's a slap in the face, and as I said before, it provides a false narrative for Khazars to be in Israel and to commit genocide. Half a truth is still a lie. Half a truth is still a lie, and to call Israelis who are Khazars Jews is a lie, and it is a condemnation of God's chosen people. So Muslims, you can go to where you're going to go to, hell, for betraying God's chosen people, and it is where you belong. We are God's chosen people, and we will rise to the top. We will rise to the top. Understand this. Cream doesn't rise to the top in a cup of coffee. It just dilutes the coffee. With that, like and subscribe, share, and I'll talk to you later.